Everaldo, he started long ago at the university as a kind of researcher on wind energy, introducing wind power, modern wind technology to Brazil, and now is on the industry side, CEO of a developer, Eolica, and was co-hosting our last year's World Wind Energy Conference in Rio de Janeiro. Good morning to Brazil. Everaldo, are you with us?
Yes, good morning, Stefan. Yeah, can you hear me? I have a lot of difficulties in the connection, but I can hear you.
Let's try. So you have a PowerPoint to share?
No, I do not have. We have been working very hard during the last 4 weeks related to the situation in Brazil. I'm going to very quickly to say some points. In reality, we are in a deadlock at the moment because in Brazil, we have a kind of target for 20,000 megawatts of wind power. This would be achieved in I would say 2 or 3 years. And the strategy for this is that most of the projects, they sell Hello.
Yeah, Everaldo, we missed you for a moment, but you're back now.
Yes. Okay. So the commercial strategy of most of the projects in Brazil, 70% of the energy are sold to as a private PPAs. Yeah. So depending on the market, and 30% for the auctions. So in reality, what we have seen is that the private PPAs have been collapsed. Just to give an idea, the prices that we have been selling electricity in the private PPAs in Brazil is in the range of 130 reais per megawatt hour. And nowadays it's 30. So all the companies are crazy. They do not know what to do. This is a situation that we do not have a kind of horizon to see what will be the strategy, how to negotiate and how to do this with the financing and things like that. So everything is in a very high instability at the moment. At the other side, it's very difficult to predict because all the turbine manufacturers in Brazil have been full of orders, and at the moment they have postponed for 1 year all the deliveries because, as you know, most of the companies in Brazil, we have 70% of the companies manufacturing in Brazil, but 30% of the companies, most of them are coming from China, and this is a very bad situation. And even in projects that's supposed to be starting now, we have a lot of problems with acquisition of wires, transformers, and things like that. Yeah. So the market, the wind energy market in Brazil have been very critical and in a very hard, I would say, moment, very good moment up to the beginning of this year. And now we have to analyze and to see how to overcome the situation. Yeah. So this is my very short comment on the situation at the moment. Stefan, if you have any question on all of our friends, it will be a pleasure.
Thank you very much, Everaldo. Also, thank you for being brief. So do you have any expectation what the market volume will be this year, end of this year, or is it just impossible to say?
It's impossible to say at the moment because in reality, the most important points are the contract. If the private companies are not paying the PPAs, so the developers are not paying the banks. So this is a kind of very complex chain and to know what to do. Yeah. So I think it's premature to define anything at the moment.
Well, I understand. We have any question here? There's no question for you, Everaldo. Maybe there is one during the next presentation. So thank you very much for getting up